The one thing you didn't talk about in terms of the success,
Yeah.
the geographical success of Christianity was, the influence of Constantine, and he saw these communities, and he viewed them, I think, as a way to govern the far-flung empire.
Yes, but you see, I'm trying to keep my time limit and only pick the most salient points.
But I think that was a very salient point in the success of
Christianity. That's my point number 4. No, but you see, look at who was in charge of the Council of Nicaea, 325 after Christus, but Constantine. When finally in Christianity the nature of Christ was graven in stone, so to speak, to be ungraven by Vatican II and places like that. But really, the formulation of consubstantial, which by the way has been added just recently to our creed. Now we don't say longer, I believe in God, etc., etc., and in Jesus Christ, the only begotten Son of God, equal to the Father, co-equal with the Father. Now we again are back to consubstantial, the Latin word. And we say it every time we go to Mass. Because our Pope, the Ratzinger Pope, Pope Benedict, insists on that Latin term as expressing something for hundreds of years, which Vatican II seemed to have pushed aside. Consubstantial. How many American kids know what consubstantial is? I don't know. But they're taught. They're taught again that this is a way to say it. The creed in every Mass. Consubstantial. Now you see, to the Hebrews, this is unthinkable. There we have it.
Especially coming from a German Pope.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Who insists, But I have to say this, I have a lot more sympathy because I didn't like the idea at first, but I thought, well, if you want to express certain philosophical terms, maybe we are going back to Greek and Latin for the best help. Now you see, the next point I just want to raise when you say, why was Christianity successful? The Christian communities were extremely tightly organized, especially in the Roman world. We know lots and lots of evidence from the ones in the city of Rome, and they produced some wonderful people and so on. But they helped each other. And Henry Benford Parks, the American historian, he said, why did Christianity succeed in the Roman world? The big $64,000 question. For 2 reasons. One, he said, how did he say it? The fatherhood of God for the whole human race. Not for a tribe or a group or a part of the world, but for the whole human race. And secondly, the brotherhood, he said, brotherhood, sisterhood, of all human beings. See, this is where again Paul comes in. Paul says there is neither Greek nor Jew, there is neither male nor female before God. Now see, this was brand new. Lots of things are not brand new. As you know, those of you who know a little bit about early Christianity, Christ quoted many, many times the Jewish scriptures. And it's not possible to detach him from that as if he were an innovator, period. No, he was a Jew. And of course he quoted, thou shalt love the Lord thy God with thy whole heart and thy whole being, etc., and your neighbor as yourself. That's not Christian, it's Jewish. And there are lots of things that we think of as so central to us, but they really are right out of Judaism, they come out of Judaism. But you see, what does not come out of Judaism is this incredible emphasis on the equality of souls before God. Whatever your state is in this world, but when it comes right down to it, all souls are the same before God. So you see, now...
Can I just interject with my Jewish friends?
Yeah.
The point is made that we're heirs with Christ and joint heirs with God.
Exactly.
With Christ.
Exactly.
Joint heirs, so we're right there with Christ.
Yeah.
As being the
too,
divine Son.
It's giving women rights way back then.
Yes.
So
The problem I'm having is if you go back to one of the versions of the covenant, and you're Gideon, you can help me
Yeah.
out. You know, where God has summoned all the Jews,
Yeah.
and he's made another covenant with them. Because he's speaking with those who are here, those who are not here. Speaking to the Jews who were there, to the Israelites in those days, there weren't Jews yet, and to people who weren't Israelites. So embedded in Judaism is that same concept in biblical Judaism. Now, Judaism is not a biblical religion anymore. Starting at that point, it became not a biblical religion. And one of the big differentiations that I see is that Christianity maintained itself as a biblical religion, which looks back for its justification to the Old Testament, to the 5 books of Moses and the prophets, whereas Judaism has that. It's all there historically, but what became important to Judaism was rabbinic Judaism, starting around that same time.